Hey everyone, it's Kendall from Church Motion Graphics, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can create custom motion titles using CMG Editor. CMG Editor is a new tool that we have available. What's amazing is that anyone, regardless if you have a subscription with us or not, can customize still images for free using this new CMG Editor. But today, I want to show you a feature that is only available with a CMG Premium subscription, and that is being able to customize our motions by adding your own titles. And so if you're starting on the CMG homepage at churchmotiongraphics.com, the easiest way to get started is to go to the top bar and click Motions. And it's important that you are logged in to make this possible. And so I'm already logged in. If you're not, you can go to the top bar over on the right and click Account and log in there. Because I'm logged in, you'll see these check boxes that are on all of the packs, and that just signals to me that these are available with my subscription. And so I'm going to get started by going to the Smooth Moves July 2019 pack. So I'm going to click into that pack, and I really like that first pink and blue motion. I think that looks pretty cool, and so I think we'll use that for this tutorial. A new window pops up, and it's just showing us a preview of that motion. And if you look in the bottom right corner, there is a link that says CMG Editor, has the little pencil there. And so I'm going to click that, and a new window is going to pop up. This is CMG Editor, but you'll see that it has a unique look just for motions. And so what's cool is it shows us this preview of the motion that is continually rolling, so that it gives us an idea of what this motion looks like as we're building. But over on the left, you see these panels with different features that we can do when we're customizing this motion. And so the first panel that pops up is what's called stickers. And stickers are basically shapes that you can apply to these motions. And so I think maybe we'll try for our title here, let's try this bar. And what's cool is they're not, these plain images that can't have no customization. You can actually do a lot to these. You can scale, and let's just say we want to change the opacity. You have options there. Or even if we want to fill to change the color, you have a lot of options there. Something that's interesting is if you actually click a color twice, it opens up a whole new panel showing that you can really dial in that custom shape, that custom color that's going to look perfect with your image. And so that looks pretty good there. And yeah, say you want to rotate the image, you have options there and guides that pop up to help you make it look just right. If you want it to duplicate, there's options for that. But for now, let's just delete these and move to the next feature, which is text. If you go to that top left and click the text panel, it's going to pop up with a new text block. I'm going to double click that to edit it. And let's just say we wanted to create a youth service motion title. And so let's type that in, youth service. Okay, built right in is lots of fonts that you can use to customize this text. And we even have CMG Sans, which is really popular, built right in. I'm going to change it to this CMG Sans wide. I think that looks pretty cool. And even change the size. Let's try taking that up to 60. And you can see I can change the size and the way that the text box is laid out. And even if you wanted to duplicate or do multiple text boxes, you can. So let's say youth service. Maybe we say Sundays at 7 p.m. Let's change that size, make a subtitle. Take that down to 30. Click it again to move it. You can see that the guide is showing me that it's still centered. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. So you can see that there's a lot of other options for your text. You can change the color. If you wanted to make it instead of centered, you wanted to take it to the left or the right, there's options there. You can even add background to the text box. So lots of different options for text. So I'm going to delete these, and I want to show you one other text tool that we have built into CMG Editor, and that is text design. So click that, and something that's different with this text tool is that it's going to ask you to input your text first. And so let's try that, youth service again, and I'm going to click the check. What's interesting with this is there are lots of designs already built in for your text, and so you can just click from design to design to find the perfect look for your motion. Some of these even have multiple looks built in, so you can keep clicking on that design, and it's going to rotate looks. I really like this first one that we started with, so I think that looks pretty cool. You can change your text color with that as well. I'm going to stick with white. I'm going to scale it. I think that looks pretty cool. And when you're ready, when you've messed with your design and really, took time to create the perfect look that you're looking for, and you're ready to export, you can go to the top right corner and click Export, and a new window is going to pop up. It's going to show you a preview again and make sure that you have everything just the way that you want it. And a Build Motion button is going to pop up right there on the right. If you're ready to export this, you can click Build Motion. And what's cool is right there in the browser, it is going to start processing this motion. And so we worked really hard with our team on this to make sure that this was all in your browser, in the moment, happening in real time, rather than you having to get an email later in the day saying it was available. We knew that people would want to be using this right in the moment as they're preparing for their service. And so we worked really hard to make sure that this was possible. So you can see the bar filling up, showing us that our motion is almost completed. And there it is. So if we are ready to download our new motion title, we can click Download. And just like that, our motion is there. And looks great. Super crisp text. And it is ready to use for your service. One other thing that I'll show you is that, say we misspelled a word, or maybe we wanted to create a different version of this motion. There's an option to keep editing. So I'm going to click that right under the download button. And this is going to bring the editor back up. All of your settings and all of your creations are all still there. And so if, say, you wanted to add, adjust this and add a time, you could, and you can re-export. And so that is how you can create a custom motion title in CMG Editor. We want to hear what you think. We hope that you love it. Leave us a comment or send us an email. We are so excited to see what you come up with.